The very latest on this is that the Uttar Pradesh Home Department has filed a report to the Ministry of Home Affairs just some time back saying that on the supervision of senior officers, Section 124A has been withdrawn from the case, which means that the UP government has withdrawn the charges of sedition against the Kashmiri students in the case involving them and their university. Now, there's obviously been a huge controversy over this, which has gone on all day. And one can argue that there may not have been necessary to file sedition charges in the first place. Was there thought given to that? If the sedition charges have now been taken back, I'd like to welcome everyone first, but let's get there. Dr. Mazoor Ahmed is Vice Chancellor of the Swami Vivekanand Subharti University, live from Meerut. Dr. Ahmed, this happened on your campus. Abid Rasool Khan represents the Congress party on the debate this evening. We have the two students there. I'm not revealing their identity. They're joining us from Srinagar. I hope both of you can hear me. We're not going to reveal your identity.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So neither your name or your face will be put on our channel, but we want to know what you did and what the charges were there against you. I hope you speak up and tell us what happened. Dr. Sameer Kaul of the PDP, welcome. Tanvir Sadiq of the National Conference, welcome. Now, Madhukar Jaitely, I want to begin by asking you. Actually, let me begin by asking the Vice Chancellor. Dr. Mazoor Ahmed, can you hear me? Dr. Mazoor Ahmed?
Clear.
Yeah, Dr. Mazoor Ahmed, given that you and the Registrar of the University, Dr. R.K. Garg, have spoken in different voices as to why these Kashmiri students were suspended, please first specify what these students were suspended for. Were they suspended for cheering for Pakistan, or were they suspended for the violence which happened after the match on your campus?
I will give you the entire thing, the facts. On second evening, in this hostel, Kashmiri students were watching TV, and on TV was coming this Indo-Pak
match, yes.
After Pakistan won the match,
right,
some students, not all, some students cheered and some raised slogans.
Okay.
Pakistan Zindabad.
Okay.
One student threw a chair, and another student took out his, bared his body, upper part body, took out his shirt in just jubilation. This slogan
in celebration celebration for Pakistan's victory over India. They were celebrating Pakistan's victory over India.
Yes, that's right.
Right, okay.
That's it. It was foolish, youthful exuberance, nothing more than that.
Right.
But other hostel people, I could find the ripples of resentment. So what I did, next day morning, I had put my warden there, my guards there in the night, and then I can tell you one thing, there was no confrontation, no thrashing, no fight, it is all wrong. The students slept in their room, in their house, in their hostel, peacefully.
Okay.
Next day I realized that it could be, next day I realized it was rather a serious matter in the sense.
No, when did you? Why did you think it's a serious matter? If you didn't, why did you think it's a serious matter that they were cheering for Pakistan?
Because other boys had started reacting.
No, so I'm just asking you that the problem was no, one second. The problem was that they were cheering for Pakistan, and other students were objecting to that. Am I clear? That was the problem.
No, not that. Other students are not there. In this hostel, there were only Kashmiri students. There were 68 students. One was sick. I got him admitted in hospital, and 67 students were there. Not all of them are cheering. Some must have cheered.
No, come to the point. Come to the point, Dr. Mazoor Ahmed. Why don't you just come to the point? You're giving a very long introduction. Just tell me what were these students suspended for? Were they suspended for cheering for Pakistan or not? Simple. Was that the problem?
They were suspended three things. Number one, shouting slogans in the hostel.
Shouting pro-Pakistan slogans. Why don't you be specific?
Can I hear you, Dr. Ahmed?
1 second. One second. Okay, we are getting the first rebut. No, what's the problem? Yes, Dr. Sameer Kaul. Why are you interrupting him?
Arnab, I can't hear this long drawn-out explanation when I know he doesn't know what he's saying and he's trying to cover up, for God's sake.
Please let me speak.
No, 1 minute. I'm allowing the intervention. Dr. Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed, I'm allowing the intervention. The intervention, for your information, comes from Dr. Sameer Kaul, who is the Chief National Spokesperson of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. He objects to what you are saying. I think you should just hear him. I'll come back to you. Yes, Dr. Kaul, what's your problem? What's your problem with what he's saying?
I cannot understand. Sir, my problem is the problem that the entire youth of Kashmir have, and let him know that the way in which his institution, his management, and perhaps shielded by the government, the entire government of Uttar Pradesh and its various branches, even the UP Home Department and the police have acted, is not only, it's ridiculous, it is saddening.
No, what is the ridiculous part of it?
Anger.
No, what is
because
the Dr.
Can you
Kaul,
believe it?
Dr. Kaul, are you saying? Dr. Kaul, are you saying? Allow me, Dr. Kaul, Sameer Kaul, 1 minute, just a minute. Are you saying that tomorrow, just take the similar example, that tomorrow, if someone were to, cheer for India after a India-Pakistan match in Pakistan, if some Pakistani boys were to cheer for India, that no charges would be put against them, there would be no reaction? Or are you saying that's not even an issue? You can cheer for any country you want.
I don't know what Pakistan would do. I don't know what Pakistan would do, but no civilized democratic country will, just because you're cheering for a particular team. I mean, then in that way,
don't you think cheering for Pakistan? Anybody can,
of these two countries, when they watch a cricket match and they cheer.
Don't you think?
Will you please hear me?
Okay, Vice Chancellor Rebat.
Will you let me so?
Yeah, but others also have to come into the debate. Vice Chancellor, complete your argument quickly.
Yes, please let me say. See, we did nothing. I didn't rusticate them. I didn't do anything. I just suspended them till further orders. And then it is my duty to keep my boys away from harm's way. I could see that if they continue in that hostel,
thank God.
They were
you
not
don't
safe.
Run this country,
so
because that way you would have arrested prime ministers of these countries. Who cheer watching a cricket match, be it Mohali or be it area, you start
my primary duty, Mr. Kaul,
and
is
all
not
those
politics.
people who
My
watch
primary
cricket
duty is to
matches
keep
and
my
have
students
India
and to
painted on
keep
one
them
side
away from
and
harm's
Pakistan
way.
painted on the other side.
To
arrest
save their
all
lives and
those,
limbs.
rusticate them
So
and
I
throw them
thought
out.
that there will be tension in
Can I hear it from the students? Gentlemen,
so I must keep them away.
Gentlemen, can I hear it from the students? Can the students hear me in Srinagar? Do the two students in Srinagar hear me? Can you hear me, both of you?
Yes.
You can hear me. Did the both of you, 1 second, did the both of you, Madhukar Jaitely, I'm coming to you, did the both of you cheer for Pakistan? Is it true? Is it true that all the students, there was more than 60 students there who were cheering for Pakistan?
Let me tell you, Mr. Arnab, first, why a Kashmiri always have to prove he is an Indian?
No, I'm asking you a question. Nobody is questioning that you are an Indian, but I'm asking you, did you cheer for Pakistan?
Yeah, we cheered for Afridi, as we cheered for Tendulkar in past matches. We are sports lovers people, and we cheered for Afridi as we have cheered for Tendulkar. हमने अफरीदी ने जब लास्ट वाला छक्का मारा तो हमने चेयर किया, ना ही हमने कोई एंटी नेशनल स्लोगन्स दिए, ना ही हमने कोई ऐसी बात कही जिससे कि दंगा फसाद होता। इसके बावजूद जो वहाँ पे बैठे थे उन्होंने हमें abusing language, they used abusing language, and they started beating
to me or don't listen to me. I'll tell you.
No, 1 minute, Vice Chancellor. No, Vice Chancellor ji, 1 minute, 1 minute. Mazoor Ahmed ji, 1 minute.
They did all these things.
Why aren't you listening? I listen to them.
Raise any anti-national slogans.
They are saying they were cheering for Afridi, not for Pakistan. That's what they are saying.
Yeah.
You say they were cheering for Pakistan. What's the reality, sir?
Mr. Arnab,
I received report.
Their statement
was from Mr. Bansal, who was the warden there. He said that they're cheering for Pakistan.
And now
even if they're cheering for Pakistan, that's not a crime. That's not a crime. I know. That's not a crime. I don't hold a brief for Merit Police.
To the students, can I just say one thing?
Well, what I did,
Yeah.
To
I
the
only
students, can I say
suspended
one
them,
thing? 1
and
minute.
suspension
To the
is
students.
so common in the universities.
No, to the students, I'm just say one thing.
Yes.
Hear the other side. He says he got a report, okay? Your Vice Chancellor says, I received a report from the warden. These students, more than 60 of them, were cheering for Pakistan after...
He was warden there, he was there.
Well, you can say tomorrow that I was cheering for a player. 1 second. To the students, I want to say one thing. You can say tomorrow I was cheering for a player. But the fact is that after the India-Pakistan match, when India lost and when Pakistan won, you have a right to do it. But I'm just establishing the facts that you went into a celebration after the result of a match in which Pakistan won. True or false? True or false? To the two boys there, can I ask you, true or false?
No, but
that you celebrated after the game when Pakistan won. True or false?
No, we didn't celebrate. We didn't celebrate it. When Pakistan won the match, we just walked upstairs to our rooms. Yeah, we just walked upstairs to our rooms, and the guys, they started abusing us. They started
abusing you for what? Abusing you for what?
Yeah. But they started criticizing us. They started hooting. They started.
No, do you believe it is slightly? Do you believe, to the students? I'm telling you, I'm repeating this. Sport is not war. Yeah. But do you believe? And I would like to hear from the other students sitting with you as well. Do you believe it is slightly strange that an Indian citizen after an India-Pakistan match goes into some kind of a celebration, whichever kind? You can say I'm cheering for Afridi and not for Pakistan. Do you feel it is slightly strange that they would celebrate after an India-Pakistan match after Pakistan wins? I mean, or is this, is this par for the course?
Listen. If a person in
do you
Mumbai
believe that
Delhi
itself is provocative?
Likes Afridi as a player, is that also seditious?
I am asking you. No.
We cheered for Pakistan.
Did you say well played Pakistan, or did you cheer for Pakistan? Did you celebrate after Pakistan's victory? Is there no difference between the two?
Obviously, when the Pakistan won, the favorite team becomes the team that won.
Really?
And we cheered for Afridi.
Oh, really? Okay, fine. So
he belongs to Pakistan.
So you are saying that you will cheer for any team that wins.
Will please,
and you will.
No. I'm saying.
But it's not an IPL game. No, young man. 1 second. Do you realize this? Do you realize this is an India-Pakistan game? I mean, please let's live in the reality, okay? I'm not a theoretical person, and neither are you. I'm sure, as a member of the young generation. This is not an IPL game. Okay. This is not KKR versus CSK. This is not Mumbai Indians. This is not Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals. This is India versus Pakistan. And it can be argued. Let's get the others in. It can be argued.
Okay.
It can be argued that what you are doing, you may be right in saying I have a right to do it. But don't you understand that in the aftermath of certain situations, there's been a communally sensitive situation in Meerut. This itself can be an act of provocation. That's all. Do you believe it could have been an act of provocation?
Can you repeat?
Hello?
Do you believe it could have been an act of provocation? Do you believe that celebrating for Pakistan after a Pakistan victory can be provocative to some people?
I don't believe it.
You don't think so?
There are lakhs of fans of Tendulkar in Pakistan, and if they support Tendulkar as a player, that becomes. Can you say that becomes a provocation in Pakistan?
You are bringing it down to supporting. Okay, let me get the others in. I think you hear the other side. I have not heard of a situation very often. It's a difference between.
Will you please listen to me?
1 minute now. Let the others in. Madhukar Jaitly, what were these students? 1 minute, sir.
I would like,
young man.
I would like to raise one point here. Mr. Manzoor is saying that we suspended the students only because we want them to be safe. But it is not the actual case.
No.
They shifted us to Delhi.
For three things.
They shifted us to Delhi.
For three things.
And we don't. They shifted us to Delhi. We didn't have any penny in our pockets. They shifted us to Delhi. We didn't have any penny in our pockets.
Please listen to me.
Okay, now Mr. Ahmed,
please listen to me.
That wasn't any safer situation for us.
Mr. Ahmed, 1 second, please. 1 second, please, gentlemen.
We spent the whole night on footpath in Delhi. We have footage of that. We spent whole night. We spent whole night on the
Absolutely
footpaths of Delhi. We have footage of that.
Okay,
We can-
so my...
yeah.
So my, one second, young man, I understood your point. I understand your hardship.
Arnab.
Let's listen to all sides of the story here. Now, my question to the BJP is, and Mr. Jaitly, I'm coming to you. Did you jump the gun? Sudhanshu Trivedi, spokesperson for the BJP, did you jump the gun? Are you looking for issues like this? Your party gave the police a 3-day ultimatum to book the students for anti-national activities. Tell them tonight and tell me, what is the anti-national activity? Was that itself an overreaction? Mr. Trivedi.
Arnab, in my opinion, it is ironical and it is an example of too much soft state of India that we are having a discussion on this. If in a match between India and Pakistan after the defeat of India, it is being celebrated by one way or the other, we are discussing the nuances. We are going into the technicalities. Okay, even if you want to have, I am having no problem. But look at the backdrop. If Omar Abdullah is having some objection on this, then
I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me. Mr. Trivedi, 1 minute. Mr. Trivedi, I want you to tell me.
If this is the background of politics, then it cannot be just a nuance of.
Is there not a political backdrop? You're telling me there is no political backdrop. Okay, Madhukar Jaitely, why did your government first file the sedition charges and why did your government then take it back?
Arnab, in fact, let me put the record straight. The name of the program which you are doing today should have been the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir overreacting. The FIR that was produced before the state government in Meerut had no choice but to register the FIR. The FIR has only been registered and there have been no charges. I want to clarify. It is only the FIR that has been registered. The investigation was going on. Before that, let me complete. I did not interrupt when you were speaking.
How can you
Let
have
me
an
complete
FIR?
first. I will not let you.
Will you please?
I will not let you come to me.
But what FIR? I mean,
I
can you
will not
believe
let
it?
you speak. If you allow me
You
to
have
speak,
an
I will
FIR
give you
against
a word.
unidentified people?
Don't interrupt.
Okay, let him complete his point. 1 second. You see, you had your say, he listened to you. You had your say, he listened to you. If somebody has to respond to him, it has to be the National Conference spokesperson. So 1 second. To the PDP spokesperson, I said, just hold yourself back, Mr. Vice Chancellor, hold yourself back. You see, we are debating this. Are we passing judgment? No. Are we passing judgment? No. Let him have his say. Complete your point, Mr. Jaitly. You know, I find the U-turn appalling.
Please.